Friends, we are now at episode number 92 of YouTube handle Success Songs and Interview Torpedo Torp 786. And I repeat without fail that it will be Billa 786 drawing the blessings like Big B onto us with your blessings, cooperation and participation. At the rate, hashtag Tear Fear Fury 7C.3 Skill for forgiving. When you go up in life, you should be prepared in your mind to forgive also. It is not that you have to punish always for any mistake. Depends on the quality of the person. If the person is very honest, if the person is reliable, if the person is competent, you can make an exception by forgiving him. Your mind should be open to forgive. Say, for example, somebody had complained against me to the new chairman, and that is the reason I was suddenly transferred from Jamshedpur to Rourkela. And chairman openly declared that so-and-so had complained. And subsequently, when I had become MD, I did not take action against him to take revenge. That is not the way you live your life. As a leader, you have to lead your people. Some people may be errants. Forgive them. So therefore I had forgiven him. So much so that there was a case of CBI investigation against him, and when the investigation was continuing, his house was raided and all that. No document was found. I had gone to Ranchi headquarters for my region and discussed with the top man there. They said, no, the investigation is on, but so far we have not found any evidence. Then I said, basically, gentlemen, he is a very honest officer. He is a very responsible officer. Can you not waive this charge? He said, as MD, as chief, if you say that you stand guarantee for him, then only we can excuse him. But the responsibility falls on you. If he is found guilty later on, so he and you both will be dragged in as accomplices. Please think before you give it in writing. I said, no, I take that risk, and I gave it in writing. Thereafter, he was relieved of that CBI allegation, and because of that, he got promotion also. Thereafter, after all, a man changes. Thereafter, after he had become general manager and I was MD, I was depending on him greatly. Suddenly, I could find that he is betraying me at my back, and he is conveying messages to my senior, who is not very happily placed with me because of my honesty and hard work. And then I called him and told him, look, twice I have forgiven you. Third time is unpardonable. This time I don't pardon you. I am not sacking you, but I'll make sure that you remain GM for your life. you will never be MD. And I made the papers so and submitted to the ministry. He never became GM. He retired, never became MD. He retired as GM only. Then there was a case of one sweeper called Lalan, who was mistakenly made drunk by another senior officer who had a grudge against me, again because of my honesty. And he was told to hit me at my head. Somehow there was an accident on that day there at Rourkela, so he could not do it. Subsequently, he confessed that to me, and I pardoned him. I told him, do not do this again. Do not listen to others. If you are fond of drinking, drink on your own money. Government is giving you a lot of money, save some out of it and drink. Do not go for drinking, for hitting somebody or killing somebody. That is a crime. Don't go into the crime. Ultimately, he understood that and he became a good person. Thereafter, there was another situation when I was general manager in a company. My personal secretary was involved, and he intentionally took a day's leave so that vandalism in my office can take place by the union, because he was a senior activist of the union, general secretary. Therefore, the whole blame would come on to him. So it was a planned situation. He took casually for that day, and other members of the union had come to my room, and my fault was I had agreed to MD, volunteered rather, that whatever computer work those days, 1988, computer work in the office was just in the beginning. So I agreed that it will be done at my office without any problem. And union was against computer because their argument was that would take away job opportunities of people. Ultimately, facts show that it is otherwise. It is 34 years after that now, we know that no office can work without computer. Not employees were not sacked, rather work arena had gone much bigger so that all the people can be accommodated. Thereafter, my personal secretary, PS, came to me and sought my forgiveness. I forgiven him, and I told him, look here, if you have taken casual leave and all this has happened, I can understand your standpoint. You, as office bearer of the union, cannot avoid the blame. Neither you can allow people to come in my room because you are kind of guarding my gate from any unauthorized entry. However, I forgive you for this time, but do not do it again. So similarly, there were other cases of forgiving people. Basically, as you know, we are human beings, and our human activities have to be pronounced. People will say forgiveness is godliness. maybe like that, but it gives you a lot of peace of mind, lot of peace of mind, and it improves your working ability, and it gives you lot of energy, and you remain in fresh mind. Thank you.